Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a review of Please Put Them On Takamine-san episode 3. There's been talked. We are back now with an episode 3 of this show. I was questioning myself when this show was going to air after covering the first 2 episodes, and I love the concept by it. You have a choice between a closet slash slave. You got a girl named Takamine who's really letting you put on clothes on for her. Like, come on, you are the ultimate closet. Cherish that moment because that's the dream that you wanted to be. Now, the first 2 episodes was really great. I have no beef talking about it. Then we're getting towards this episode. Now, it's been a week, and I asked myself when this show is gonna air. We found out that because they aired the first 2 episodes uncensored. So they had to break down a bit to a point like we gotta have the show censored and there's the uncensored version. And I don't see a problem showing uncensored anime. First of all, it's a fan service anime. How many anime shows we have watched that is fan service? It's not like it's not like we're banning uncensored fan service anime. Fan service is there for a reason. It's there because it's there. There's man service and there's fan service. What is the freaking problem with it? What is the problem with it? Now, I found out that because of the Crunchyroll thing, we have to break it down to 3 parts. Japan decides to break down this show into 3 parts. There's the full censored version, the broadcast one, and the uncensored one. The broadcast one is just that when it's aired, it's gonna be aired Japan time, and they're gonna be just regular censoredness, meaning any words cut off is just off, uncensoredness, forget showing all the body. We're just gonna blur all of those images. So if you're watching a show, any moment they do, whether it's kissing or anything like that, it's gonna be blur off and then on to the next scene. Then the other part is the censored part. Now like all animes, when they show a censored part, they're gonna have a character blocking it or a little bit like High School DxD. When they do High School DxD, they put the D cover and all that. So that's why they put all of the just to make sure we're not going to see any of that. And that's how it is. Yeah, censor going to block it, but at least we know what's going on. Then is the uncensored, where us have the guts to watch it uncensored because there's no freaking big deal. This is just your run-of-the-mill anime with fan service, and who the fuck cares? Thankfully, though, I was able to find a source to watch it thanks to this other website I go to. This right here, anawatch.tv. This is the only time anawatchtv.to. And this is the only website that I go to watch my shows. Yeah, I use Crunchyroll sometimes, but I mostly use this. So go ahead, try use this one. Or 9anime, whatever. But this is the one website I go to watch my shows. Now, I want to talk about episode... Now, since we're back, I want to discuss about this show. After watching the first 2 episodes, I diehard love this show. And I really missed it. But we're back now with Takamine and Koshi once again in this rom-com vibe of being a slave / closet. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, being a closet, you have a lot of pros and cons. And I don't watch this show just for the fan service. I also watch this because shows like this, whether it's harem or ecchi, it's like you wish you was him, you wish you was not, you wish you better make decisions and all that stuff. And for those of you who don't like anime because of harem and ecchi, just stop it. Just stop it. Don't be like that. How many anime shows you have watched that got a little bit of fan service and you literally looked at it and said, fuck that show. Please stop. So to all y'all out there who watch anime, any show that has a fan service, whether it's good, mid, or high, just watch it for the story. Just do it. But let's get right to it. But please put them on Takamine-san episode 3 because we're right back into it. So the one I saw is the uncensored version. And they went over the top. They brought back the fan service once again with Takamine and Koshi. So you got Takamine had these giant ass papers and they need some help. And then, Koshi is by himself, not doing anything. But, Takamine once again took off her pen. This is the first time we see more of the experiment of Koshi's hard work. In episode 2, we saw Koshi's first time being the role of a closet. Now we get to see prior to that, like, he's now got to do the job, right? He got to do the job properly. So Takamine first attempt with the whole paper situation. She took down her pennies and then went back in time again for allow Koshi to step up to the plate and literally just like, okay, I'll help. And then after that, he had to put him back on. I'm like, this is like just this is so my dress up darling. The only difference is this is uncensored. This is uncensored. And it's crazy because he's much better than Gojo, because at least Gojo kind of freak out at times, but it's like with this, Koshi kind of like, okay, I'm in the closet, I might as well do it. So he did it, and he's not like shy and scared of putting on her clothes anymore. It's like she's like he handled it. But you know how they say with great power comes great responsibility. That's what it is. So Takamine has this unusually power, eternal virgin road, that she used that power so good that she knows not only every classmate, but she knows the entire school, to a point where she knows everybody's names and pros and cons. She even knows Koshi's personality, where he lived, where he grew up, and I mean, like, damn, she knows everybody's personal life. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you could use that to your advantage, because you will know where they're from, what they like and dislikes, and you look, okay, and then you realize at the end, like, maybe he or she not good enough for me to be friends or something. But she's like a freaking princess in the entire school. And then as they were walking, again, fan service, they brought up how she was in porn and all that stuff. Oh my God, that moment. That scene where they made a DVD cover of her, and you know, I don't want to go 18 plus here, but we all know what that meant when they showed that scene, if you know what I mean. Where she licked the you-know-what out of her cheeks like this. But I don't want to go over the top, but we all saw that scene uncensored. Trust me. Go watch it. You're going to laugh. Okay. And then, that's penny number one. Now, again, this is we've seen her take off her panties not once, not twice, but 3 times. The first one we saw was for him to get back, Koshi to get back and just help out. I mean, Koshi to help out Takamine. And then the second attempt was this. Having, when he slipped and hit his head, she had to go back in time to make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's really helpful. But remember, then his head hit down on Takamine's lap, face first, not face back, face first. She ain't wearing nothing. That's as close as he got down there. That's as close as he got down there. And of course, he had to put it on, but still, that's as close as he got to sniff that, if you know what I mean. Then that's the second attempt. Now the third attempt, Koshi sucks at running. He's not the athletic guy, but I do give this man props. So he's running, he's doing his best, and Takamine decides to help Koshi, run, be a good runner. Now, again, he's not the best runner, but Takamine doing this for Koshi because Koshi's been helping her out a lot, it's like giving this good dog a treat for doing something good. And he did. And she did by helping out Takamine. And to make it even better for him to run faster, she had to take off her panties again the third time, and just run with her bike fully like butt naked and all that stuff. Well, not butt naked. She's wearing her school uniform. She has because he was so. Hold on. We gotta give Koshi a lot of props for him to like step up and have no guy look at her butt. So he was running so fast to like make sure nothing happened. I like that. And it's funny because we didn't see that scene because what they did is like they have a little mini character blocking it. You watch those anime shows and they had like little fan service to a point where they get to that fan service scene scene that you don't want to see, that they block it with little mini chibi characters. That's what they did in this one. So when Koshi was running as fast as he can to make sure no guy look at Takamine full butt, he just literally just like had that little mini little mini of himself, and he was running behind her, and he came first place. He didn't run well, but he came first place, so I gave him that. Plus, Takamine has like a dark side, like with that look on her evilish face, she just want to use that power for like that. Now, Takamine still has those bag of panties. I'm surprised he didn't get caught. I'm surprised no one look at him as a pervert. But to me, he's not a pervert. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy looking out for Takamine. I mean, you bit the hand that feeds you, man. You bit the hand. You have the cards on your table. Now you gotta become the closet that you are. I mean, again, going back to what I said in previous episodes of when I did a review of this, it's like, is it okay to carry panties around? Like, think about that. Because if you carry a box full of panties to help Takamine, there gonna be questions around you saying, "Why are you doing this? Are you a pervert? Why are you having those kind of crazy antics?" So Takamine was toying with Koshi about having her bag of panties, and then just like working out with her workout session, not wearing bra or panties. She was full, like, not wearing a bra or panties, just her work outfit, you know. And he's very careful. He's very cautious. I like Koshi. I really do. I never hate this guy. This is the guy who ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time and helping out Takamine in many other ways. And I don't hate him for that. I don't hate him. He's very protective. Not as a closet guy, closet/slave to Takamine, he's really protective. Especially if Takamine was going out at night without no wearing nothing. And for him to like carry her bag of panties like this and just squeezing the life out of it, I mean, it's so warm and we don't know what he did with it. But my point is, he's very protective. Now, Takamine was joking, like, just kidding, all that stuff. But before she was about to send it, Takamine was really brave to come out. This shows you that Takamine is really, really nice and very kind to Koshi. He sees, it's like this is the start of like a build for a rom-com. This is the start of them coming together. And I understand Takamine is trolling with Koshi at times, but this shows you like when you tease someone, you're gonna end up liking them. That's real life. That's a real life thing. If a guy or a girl tease one another, that means that they like you. And seeing Takamine in this episode just teasing Koshi, you could tell already just by that, even from the first episode, that Takamine loved Koshi. And we're gonna see more of that for years to come. But overall though, this episode was really good. I understand people are a little frustrated that Crunchyroll did this because of the censoredness, but don't fear not, everybody. There are plenty of websites to watch it uncensored. If you want to see it uncensored and you hate seeing it, block it off, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I won't stop you for the looks. So, thank you for watching my review. Please put them on Takamine-san episode 4. I said 3. Because I don't know if episode 4 is going to be next week or the day after. Because it was delayed, I don't know if they're going to be episode 4 tomorrow or maybe next week. We'll see where it goes. So, stay tuned for that time frame where we get episode 4.